Good morning. And happy Tuesday. Just gonna check and adjust my audio settings here. Alright, hold on a sec. Here we go. This is a test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Hopefully that works out okay. Sounds okay to me. Alright. So I got the phone set up. Chat set up. Just gonna do the quick announce in the Discord. And then I think we'll be on our way. Couple more really quick tests. Test. Alright. Seems okay. Let's get moving. Too many tabs open. The morning tab cleanse. Close them all. If they're important, we'll find them. What else we got? Oh, I forgot the Discord bit. I even talked about it. All right, there we go. Oh man, happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So we're gonna get going. Oh, I should probably take the little tag down. Little banner. I need to make a better banner someday. Only we had technology to do that. Good. I updated Rust Analyzer last night, so that's bleeding edge. Well, not quite bleeding. It's a weekly update. And I think I figured out a way to do this, that way that I would like. So in this case, we have this ID here, and it's just any generic ID, right? But we also want packet kind for this. And it could be, hey, this is a certain type of client-bound packet kind. Well, using the magic of Faraday and transparent, we could come up with other types of packet IDs that just wrap that. So in this case, just take that real quick, toss it here. We'll call this select actor. Something like that. Hey, Xenocron, good morning. How's the audio today? I was fiddling around with it. Hey, Philip 3. Tuning in on some Saturday magic, yes. I figured that in this case, I really want to be able to provide different packet kinds, right? These, I want to have different implementations of this get packet kind trait for different purposes. Because even though the payload is identical for half a dozen different things, I was trying to use ID for a number of them, but it just didn't make sense. So in this case, just playing out the idea here, not actually kind of coding it up, but in this case I could create another packet and toss those lines there that I had selected in another file. And they would just wrap this one kind of base generic sort of type that had all the serialization on it. So they would get all the base goodness of the serialization that was on the base type. Yeah, I think that would work out pretty well. Then I could, using that get packet kind, provide these other implementations. That would work pretty well. And I think we'd even be able to get rid of all of these trifroms like this. Oh, I absolutely forgot. All right, so the bad joke of the day. Um, Actually, my wife gave me a bad joke last night. It was pretty good. It was a good bad joke. Um, it's kind of just like a one-liner, like a little zinger, though. So here we go. Cow farts come from the derriere. Boom, there it is. Derriere. So sorry. Okay. The thing of beauty there. I had to explain that one to my kids though, 'cause they didn't know that derriere meant like behind you, like your bum. Oh, could have found that here. That one might have been kind of bad, but it was good. It was like a good bad. What do you call a shoe made out of a banana? Everybody sees this one coming, right? A slipper. So that was the next one in the stack. Got the other one for free today. All right, but I think doing it this way would actually work pretty well. Is we were testing this and we needed to say, hey, I want to load actor. I want to load this actor. uh, I'm going to call it select actor.rs. Load actor, select actor. It's the actual action that the user is doing. It's they're selecting something, and then when it actually hits the server, that's when I ended up calling it load actor. We might rename that. Or we just keep it with load actor. The problem is that load actor means something to the server already. Let's just do it. That way it shows up in the searches. If we're looking for this, they're all kind of together. They're in the same realm. All right. What else do we need in there? We're gonna need get packet kind. There it is. Now, is this going to be a U8 at this point? It must be. I think we had a type packet kind, didn't we? Now the server bound packet kind is going to be, is it load actor or select actor? Load actor. Hey, Codafound, thank you for the cheer. I appreciate it. Oh man. Cheered for it. I love it. Hope everybody's week is going all right. A little raspy in the morning. All right, this one looks okay. Let's pull that into the messages lib. There we go. Hey, Papa, Patatas del Papa. Good morning. How's everyone? That's right, and we'd been in here defining get packet kind. We were able to define this conversion for all of these going to packet where they have a get packet kind and they implement serialize, which is really nice. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream yesterday. My parents actually dropped by. They were, they don't often do that. They were taking my nephew to his other grandparents. So they were on one state to the west of me and had to go to the state to the east of me. And then they're heading back today. So I had to clean up yesterday morning. All right, so that's working pretty well there. From packet for bytes. Does this even get used? Who knows? Oh, we can figure it out. Just remove it real quick. It's our current error load here. Maybe we'll clean this up and then come back.
Rather, it's about tending to the broken parts inside of ourselves. We create things as a reflection of this struggle. To study.
Oh, do we not have a type packet kind there? All right, it's just in the root here.
This all comes from an understanding that ideas aren't static, but fluid, like water. Be like water.
Yep, as underscore. There we go. That'll do the automatic conversion. Now we need some derived fits on this. Copy clone partially equal debug. This also has a default, because that's going to be a UUID with also a serialize, deserialize, Saturday transparent, so we don't get the CBOR tag on the outside saying this is a struct. Ooh, is this going to help us out? Can we just... Oh, it's taking too long. We can type it faster. There we go. I think doing this would work fairly well. The only part we have to do at this point is parsing the packet, which I was hoping to be able to get in a little bit more of a generic way. We could go back to enum for all of this. Basically invert this. So in messages, we've got these two different enumerations. One for packets that are bound for the server, one for the client. And we could put the traits on those. Let's say we've got a client-bound packet kind on this. Here is the packet. Give me the type of this. What would that look like, though? And I wonder if there's actually a way to optimize this. So this here, we have our packet, right? And a packet is just a packet kind and then bytes. But maybe this should be a little bit less generic. Maybe this should be a server-bound packet kind. And this kind here is a little bit more explicit. All this code used to be server only, right? But recently we've started to use Rust in the client. So now we're making some changes to the code base so that it's usable by both parties. All right. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Here we go. Server bound packet. And this here is going to be a server bound packet kind. Client bound packet kind. I love the way the autocomplete works in that. I can just type capital letters, CBPK, and it filters it down. So I don't mind having long names on these types as long as I can just hit a couple of characters. I wonder if I could do that with lowercase. CBPK. Oh, I can. Oh, brilliant. All right. Let's play with this. And because we have that now we can use client-bound packet kind and server-bound packet kind, or maybe some stronger associations on the way back. Okay. So in this case, see, this one was very generic. And while it pains me to duplicate this code, I'm not going to cry over it. let's have two different traits, one for server packets, one for the other. Oh my goodness. Those might get renamed later. That's coming up on my pain threshold for that. Alright, those will be the enumerations now. Now we get an enumeration value back. As underscore on that. Alright, do the same thing on this one. This is the client bound packet. Oh, and impulse for these. Let's toss those up with the actual types. So I wonder, can we... Oh, generate new. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you, Rust Analyzer. Thank you. Pack.rs. Okay, we are going to put those in a new file. They can be both. It's fine.
What's your name, pretty boy?
What about the enums? We put those in there too? Probably. Try from, yeah. Keep going. All right.
What's your name, pretty boy?
On this song. Something nobody has ever said to me. There we go. Ooh, yep, need some of that. This is coming together. Oh, invalid packet. We can be a little bit more explicit here. Oh, drat. Unknown. These are... All right. I gotta do it. Oh, is it gonna do whole words only? Oh. Fine, we'll do it this way. Invalid server bound packet. There we go. Is this a library or an application? This is a library at this point. Hey Marley, that is, can you have a trait, say, has foo, F question mark, with one or more members on it? And essentially says for any type constructor F that has one type parameter, question mark, allow these behaviors. It does. Lost. Sort of. So this might be of help. And honestly, I need to go through this again as well. So if you have any guidance for me on this, I would highly appreciate it. But HKTs in Rust today, that's mostly through the trade system, of course. You do have generics. You don't have generic traits. What is it? Hold on, that's not quite right. You don't have generic associated trait types or GATs. So yeah, if we look at this, oh, here, they talked about the limitation up above, didn't they? First, quick refresher. In Rust, a type which takes a type parameter, like RC, a vector, right? These things we are familiar with, is only valid when all type parameters are specified. In other words, RC, vec, and hashmap are not types, as you can't have a variable type RC. The type is complete when you provide the generic parameters for that. The ability to have such a thing is actually a feature called higher kinded types. And they're stupidly expressive. I would love to be able to do something a little bit more like that. It doesn't really have it. Which one is this? We would also need implicits. See, this is the sort of thing that I'm actually hopeful for in Rust because it has like half the community is like that C++ crowd, right? And the other half seems to be the Haskell Scala crowd. Yeah. But it's getting better. I think the next thing is generic associated types, GATs. These things are slowly getting done here. Basically in Scala you can define a type that has a type class like so. Mappable, okay. Define map. Oh. That'd be nice. Yeah, and actually you could do that there in Rust. I think that's actually how, um, like for example, option has a map. I don't think it's actually a trait though. It just has a generic function on it. I have type F that takes one type parameter and allows these methods. Yeah. Let's see, where was it was something like that in GD native, I remember. Documentation. It was off of instance. So they have map, yep, but I thought they had a type for that. Okay, let's just search for the type. Yeah, the trait, rather. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Well, infiltrate for traits. I know that in the traits you can have default functions. So if you have trait objects, you can call other functions on the self. And then you can have traits that extend from other traits. But I don't think you can impl one for the other. I mean, you could extend a trait and maybe implement defaults on it. I don't know if that works though. Never tried that. All right, thank you, Vim. Because yeah, it would be nice to be able to have just some sort of understanding that these things are separate, but not have to stamp all this out. Because they're nearly the same thing. Oh, well, hold on. Let's go look. I wonder, because we could do this for. Can we do this? Pub type. Oh, I think this is actually what you're describing here. As if I wanted to have, let's say, another trait, which was generic over this trait. So in this case, I could say pub type get server bound packet kind, and then provide some sort of generic argument here, which would be the server bound packet kind. Actually, I did that backwards. This is equal to get packet kind of that. And then we could have some sort of generic here. And that takes a T, and this would return that packet kind being that T, right? GATS plus associated type defaults may cause, oh, UB. Yeah, so we can't do this like that. Can't expose some trait like that, of course. But I wonder if we could just use that. Can we constrain that? How can we constrain that to those two types? Because really, we don't want it for every type. But it would actually get stamped out okay. Yeah, let's try that. We'll just keep that generic. Clear that. All right, let's just make these generic then. We could do this with a marker trait. Where T is a packet kind. There we go. We'll do that. Then we'll also have packet kind here, which is just an empty trait. It's a marker trait. All right, we'll get rid of server bound packet. Oh, this is not a good description any longer. All right. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We have our impl. Will I at some point change this error for manual implementation to save compile time? I doubt it. This error doesn't seem to lag too much on this. Right now, if we do a cargo check, right, it's, I don't know, sub-second there. I got 44 errors. So most of the time when I'm iterating, I don't need a full build. And yeah, actually, what directory was I in? Yeah, I was in the workspace. I mean, I could. Huh. Interesting. All right. Now in this case, for T, where T is also constrained on that. No, this is a different, this is T, U, or we'll call it K. That's its kind. Oh, I like that better. Let's get rid of the T's. I put that on the wrong thing. Good morning. Salto TV. So we're actually using GD Native. And if you go to that link, or rather if you look at the crate for GD Native, we're actually using the 090 preview 0. And occasionally we do work on the crate as well. Little things, but highly encourage anybody to get out there into the community and making changes. Contribute. But it's a great project. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, then we have get packet kind on there. Now, expected one, yeah, that's a K there for that kind. So then we have T and K, good. Server bound packet. Now this will be just a packet with that kind. Oh, I like this. This is shaping up. Okay. Feels like we're missing something though. Alright, clean that up there. Yeah, no, we'll get back down to that. Seems like we're missing one association here. Because you can have a packet, you can have a kind. So a server bound packet kind should not be able to have a client bound. I think that's okay. Alright, and now let's toss this packet kind on there. We're gonna go back to lib, and we need to tag those enums. Oh, they're actually in that other file. Here they are. They're down here. All right, let's tag them. Where are they? Here's one. All right, there's that one. Actually, that looks good. Okay, let's finish filling in the generics here. All right. Then we have a server bound packet kind. Wait, no. Server bound packet kind is the packet kind. Because we know the type at this point. Expected 0 found one. What? Oh, this is actually from. Oh, packet kind changed. Ooh, that's gonna mess with us. Is packet kind? All right, I'm shadowing that name. Yeah, that's a U8. Oh dear. Now we have to choose our favorite. It was hard choosing favorites. You'll be my favorite child today, and you can be my favorite child tomorrow. Alright, this. Earlier I said I tried to refer to that as type packet kind, so we're going to do that. We're naming that to type packet kind. Unknown packet kind on that? Yeah, okay. We have to pull message in, that's fine, we can do that. There we go. Same thing for the other side. Good. All right. Now these. Let's get rid of the extra. DGN on those. Unknown packet kind. Now this is going to be type packet kind. Same thing here. Then we have a packet which we have to give a value for. Valid packet. Okay. So that'll change. Perfect. Just a couple. All right, actor ready first. Actually, this is much bigger, isn't it? Let's start with. All right. Callback. Ooh, good question. Callback is both, isn't it? We send it in both directions. That's a weird typing combo on a Dvorak keyboard. Left bracket, capital K. Try from packet for callback. Now, is this something that we could actually make generic? No, not for callback, but maybe for other things. It's a type packet kind. Okay. Yes, it is a Kinesis. I got this thing. This has been a beast. It's I've used it for over a decade now. Yeah, this keyboard has outlasted everything else. Multiple computers. Yeah, it's got the hardware Dvorak support. Little switch on it. It's great. In fact, I don't even remember where the switch is anymore. Yeah, it's one of those Kinesis Well keyboards. See, I'm just blindly fixing those errors there. I don't know if we actually need this anymore. Yes, we need that. Try from on packet, good. Well, I've never needed to switch that off. Part of the reason I got the keyboard was because of the Dvorak support. And I don't use it for gaming, of course. It is so hard to use a well keyboard for gaming. Infini. Yes, I'd be happy to share my configs. Yeah, if I ever do gaming on this, like I don't game on this thing. Unless the game has maybe Vim keys, then I might like that would be so awkward though. Trying to use Vim in a game for strafing, left, right, forward, back. That would be gross. That would be so gross. Oh, we've got to add that. You entered another restroom and saw an unsafe. No. Okay, or please help me. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Actually, do we need that? I want to constrain it. I don't know that I have to constrain it. All right, let's just keep going. We'll think about that some more. Yeah, my favorite is the RB Dragons or Beware, something like that. All right. Why is Corn such a good listener? Because it's all ears. Yep, that happened. That just happened. Okay. Gotta create account there. Type request ID. Why is this even in here? Bye-bye. No more errors? All right, now create account. Just checking the serialization on this. We tend to use list serialization instead of struct serialization because it's smaller. And basically that tag information is included in the packet kind. Next one. I need to save this into, this is going to happen a lot, isn't it? There we go. Just gonna try to burn through this real quick. Oh, I did a P there. That should be a K. I like the music in the background. It's a little dramatic. See, this piece here, I think we can get rid of this. Impl from for packet, because it's packet from T for packet. So yeah, we can absolutely get rid of that. All right, impl from for packet. Just a couple of those, huh? All right, that's enough for now. So using our quick fix list and some elements in there, we will go through and delete these. Just a quick search to see that they're not doing anything special. Okay, next. Yeah, these are all basically the same thing. What is that trait implementation? Let's take a look. Oh, they're implementing debug for a number of different functions. So in this case, they have the arguments or parameters, and then the return value. So they impl this for a function that has this many arguments. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one here for 10 arguments, they implement debug for it. They also do partial order, it looks like. Yeah, they just stamp out enough of these where it just covers the cases, the most common cases. So you can still implement debug and print something out like that. So if you did have FN that you wanted to print out, like a debug print for that, you could. And if we look at the definition of this, wait, which line was it taking us to? This here? Oh, I see. Interesting. I don't know if this is the right line, but it looks like it's trying to. So implementing debug for function function type. So they format it, they take the formatter. Okay, so I didn't even know that format pointer existed. That's neat. Yeah, they're just implementing debug for those. You can see that they do one for, was it 6 parameters here, and so forth. Yeah, it looks like it's inside a macro. That's fine, but that's all it is. And you'll see that some crates will implement for like tuples of n size, like up to 32 values in a tuple or something like that. The one that comes to mind is actually warp. Where was it? I know they have here's filter. This must not have changed. I don't think this would have changed. I thought filter had a bunch of stuff on it. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh well, let's get back to the code. And Saito TV, thank you for the follow. Nerve Toucher, thank you for the follow. And Rayman1, thank you. Alright, our quick fix list. So we got rid of that one. Next one. Subject's a special one. I'm not getting rid of that yet. Position for packet, yep, that one goes away. Next. Let's make sure we save those. This one is not special. Status, also not special. All status did was basically encode a what was it? It was encoding status callback. It just has status in it, right? An error number, which is like a U8. Yeah. So why it was doing that in the beginning? Going through my quick fix list. Odd. Alright. Packet, this one goes away. From that, for that, this one also goes away. From disconnected, yep, bye-bye. Oh, I love this, so much less code. My goodness, Vim, come back to me, Vim. Try from packet for ID. Yeah, this one I want to come back to. Because I think we can actually implement this for the two different packet kinds. I kind of want to approach this from the other angle. Because we have these lists, these enumerations. Or were they? No, they were in packet there. So given these enumerations, we should be able to have, I guess, a more generic form of that. Try from bytes from, I don't even think we use that. We'll see. So definitely using this. Serialize there. Because I would love to have the offset of this. And the orphan rule keeps us from being able to do that the other direction, doesn't it? Because if we wanted to go the other direction, say, impl from packet, sure, packet K, for T, I keep trying to do this. All right, let me just get this out of my system. Or T is deserialized in this case, and K is constrained by, actually, why didn't this throw an error? And K is for packet kind. So in this case, this packet requires that this is constrained. Is this implicitly constrained here? Probably. Interesting. I would have thought that that was needed. Okay. No deserialize. Deserialize on that. Oh, interesting. Missing lifetime specifier. Huh. Sure, we'll give you the same thing. Yeah, then what do we actually return there? A T? That's never going to work. All right. All right, we're going to keep going. See, it's this stuff that I'm actually trying to make generic. It's very, very simple. You basically have check the kind, deserialize it, return the type. And where's that used? Let's go to an example. So one place. Now let's look at auth. Login, no, auth lib. Now in auth lib, we have process. This is where incoming packets are being authentic. Well, packets for authentication are coming in, or account creation, that sort of thing. So in this case, we have server-bound packet kind. We know that it's a server-bound packet because the server is receiving it. Now in this case, Hey, Tochikari, how are you? Oh, you're gonna make yourself dinner. All right. What's on the menu for today? Now in this case, we could be changing this. Let's see how we have callback here. We say, oh, we're trying to convert this from that. What would happen if we tapping fingers together, thinking. Because the server-bound packet kind is basically knows what the kind is, right? That's what it is. It is the kind. So we could add a function to, let's say, a server-bound packet kind, and then also client-bound packet kind, which would deserialize the messages. We could just give it a packet and get out the other value. Or could we? No, we couldn't. Because we can't return different types from that. Alright, so basically what I was thinking was here in packets. Here we have this client-bound packet kind, server-bound packet kind. And let's say we had some sort of impl on this. Just for giggles, let's experiment. Oh, pilaf. Oh, lovely. Nice. We've actually been cooking a lot more with a wok. I know it's not pilaf, but it reminded me of dinner last night. Actually, it's a 20-inch wok on a wood fire. We'll cook it outside, or cook on it outside. It's nice because it doesn't heat the house up. All right, in this case, if we did have something where we could impl server mount packet kind, right? And we had something that was some, hub function get stuff. And we would pass in a packet. We'd have something there. Ah. Yeah, you can't do that. What if we imported packet instead? Had a self on packet. Into type, whatever it is. That returned to type T. What would we put in here? We would look at self.kind, validate that. But what would we validate against? T here would have to be constrained with get packet kind. So we could validate that that kind was actually expected here. Oh, we might actually have something here. All right, where's packet? Hmm. All right, let's look at convert into. I know that you usually do this with from. I wonder if this is a case where we actually know more information on this side and can make it generic. Required methods into self-identity. Okay, it doesn't take any generics. Yeah. So we can't do that, which is fine. We'll just have our own little function here. This is more of a try into. Is it? Hold on. We might know enough information to. Okay, let's just try that. We're going to do a try into on that. Messenger, self.kind, okay. If self.kind is not. Let's see. T doesn't actually get packet kind on T. Takes itself, and we don't have that. That doesn't need to take itself, doesn't it? Doesn't it? So if we do that, then we can say, oh, well, if you're not the right kind, we're gonna bail. Invalid packet kind. And that's going to be self.kind. There, okay. Now at this point we do the deserialization. What am I working on here? Some generic deserialization because we end up writing the same exact, well, very nearly exact code for a number of these. So in this case, let's find one. This one's try from bytes. So, well, here, I'll just finish writing this out. Self.data here. Let result, I don't know. We could do that, just something like so. Now, okay, we basically had the same exact code for all of these different packet kinds littered about. So maybe we'll find one in here. This one's actually special. That was a poor choice. Maybe ID. Yeah, try from packet for ID. Basically, same thing over and over and over again. Check the kind, get the slice, return self. Right. And I think with that implementation, we can actually get rid of this style, this here, reduce this another 50, 100 lines of, reduce this a lot. Because using that new function, try into, the compiler should be able to tell what the T is that we're converting into. Wire that all up. Be able to deserialize it into that type, because Seride is generic like that as well. Then we can check the packet kind off there. So actually, let's search for the impl get packet kind. Did I not impl that very much? Couple. I did one. Wow, not very many. All right, some of this needs to be generic as well. That's going to be a type packet kind. Oh. That was strange. All right. This one was already updated. All right. Yeah, we're a couple layers deep here. Try from packet for status. So this is the sort of code that we're trying to get rid of. It looks identical to the other code. Let's get rid of that. From status or packet. Yeah, that goes away too. Oh, lovely. Fewer lines of code. I don't even think we need the bytes thing here. Ah, that one's, why is this like that? Impl linked add. That's cute. Alright, no, that's not a thing anymore. Let's fix up linked add. Get packet kind. Should be a lot easier now. Or linked add. Let's hope that's there. Oh, you know what? There. Subject, here we go. Oh, that's right, it takes an inner packet. Ooh. Inception. Now in this case, we'll be able to do... I wonder if we can actually get rid of this. Not sure on that yet. So subject and ID are a little special. No, subject and callback are special that way. We'll be coming back to that most likely. Get actress callback. This, we're trying to go from a packet to that type. We're getting rid of that. We have the generic on there now. Oh, we have a custom serialize and deserialize on there. Oh, lovely. Okay. Now in this case, what about bytes? Not convinced that's going away yet. We're gonna try though. Ishan Bajpal. Sorry, my font. I need to increase my font in that window. I cannot tell the difference between I's and L's. Ah, Ishan Bajpai. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm glad it's helpful. I know I've struggled with Vim configs in the past, and oh my goodness, finding like an easy way to manage that, because you don't want your like whole life to be driven by this thing. You want that to kind of help you and not control you. So conflicting implementation of trait convert from create account. Where's create account? Okay, not convinced on the bytes bit yet. Try from. Oh, getting rid of both of those. Looks like we're just about there. I was putting everything but plugins in after plugin. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I haven't actually made it to that point. Do you have dot files you could share? Here in a minute. Also, you also version your CSU plugins. Oh, sorry. Really? Okay, let's take a look. Copy link address. Oh, look at that. CSU settings. Nice. Oh wow, you got a ton of stuff in here. If there was like one thing in here you couldn't live without, what would it be? For me, it's kind of a toss-up between CSC or FZF. I love FZF. Like, just being able to bounce between files is so much better, because like these two would have to like fight to the death. I'm so torn on that, because I've lived without CSC before. I mean, CSC does. It really does make things a lot faster. I'll have to give it that. And you could probably even navigate quite a bit without FCF. Okay, yeah, Conquer of Completion. You're right. You're right. Alright, now get actors. Messages, get actors. It's all those little implementations that we're getting rid of. This hopefully gets to go away. Conflicting implementation for... Wait. What? Ref cell? Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Oh. Oh, no. We weren't going to use that. We were using the other thing. What was it? The impl. Here. Oops. Oh, so close. So close. Actually, we forgot to look at one thing. I wanted to look at the after plugin. Oh, I see. So then you just have a different file for your different settings. You have keys. All right, this one. I'm gonna pin you there. Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's really nice. COC to-do list. What is that? That sounds cool. All right, yeah, I might spend some time today actually looking through your vim config. Something you don't use. That's what I'm afraid of. Like, there's certain things that I use once in a blue moon, like the case conversion thing. What was it? Slash CSC? No. Yeah, I can't. See, I'm falling into the other plugin. Forget what it was. All right, where were we? Callback. Binary operation cannot be applied to type K. Is this K? Yes, that's K. Where K is a packet kind and packet kind is that. Interesting. I need to be able to get that value out of there. Good morning, Acton Dev. How was the Rust conference bit? I tried to watch the first one. Didn't quite make it though, so I was gonna go watch the VOD. Were there ones you would absolutely suggest watching? I wasn't sure on the second one. I'm gonna adjust my chair and my desk. There we go. I'll sit down for a bit. Yeah, my net was actually cutting out, and I think they weren't getting downsampled, which I was surprised at considering their viewer count. So I ended up, getting that little buffer stutter because they were right on the edge of what my net connection can do. But who knows? Maybe I'll be able to upgrade to Starlink someday. That'd be awesome. Oh, I see. Yeah, they should have reached out to Twitch. I think conferences and stuff like that should actually, Twitch should be able to help them out. I'd be surprised if they didn't have a setup for that already. Hmm. Oh my goodness. It's taken me 10 months to be able to do that. All right, now here, convert from that to U8. That is surprising. So if we do have a packet kind, what is it? It's client bound packet for type packet kind. You'd always use auto settings in OBS. Yeah, there's a lot of things that just I know because my internet connection is limited. That there are just some streams out there that are great streams that a lot of people just can't watch because, well, they might only have like a megabit per second available to them, and then they're probably sharing that with their family. Right? It's really rough. So I think people are just stepping outside of that market, and they don't realize it. It'd be nice if like Twitch and other places had better guides on that. But I think for Twitch at least, they're targeting streamers that are 60 frames per second, 1080p, high res, full res, sound, color, everything. That's going to be a self, and here it's going to be. Oh no, that's kind. Yeah, it is way overkill. Alright, so we have to do this for this kind, This is the client-bound packet kind and for server-bound packet kind. There we go. What? Conflicting implementations. Oh, yeah, there's one up here, isn't there? Was this one supposed to be client-bound packet? Wait, server-bound packet kind. Client, okay. That was strange. What happened there? Did I already have that for that one kind? You get 2-bit color. You get auto transcoding, but is affiliate or nothing? Not so much. No. Yeah, and then also it seems like they just have some battery of transcoders available, and they make it available for other people as well. Load available, yeah. Ooh, did we get to the next error states? Mismatched types. Expected enum. Found U8. Oh, perfect. Okay, we can do that. Alright, there's going to be a couple of those. Isn't this the same kind? Or should I have gone the other way? Packet kind K. Packet kind. Oh, yes, I should have gone the other way on this. Can it even figure that out? Probably not. Oh, it did. Alright, a couple more of those. Invalid packet. Ah, yes, this one. Packet.kind and packet.data. Non-primitive cast. There we go. Hey, what am I working on today? So, we've got a couple things going on. We're trying to get the integration test for the server running again. So that's one thing. Part of that is it's actually getting a wrapper type set up, and in the for certain types of it's easier if I just show you. So this all started over here. Once upon a time, in a stream far, far away, we actually wanted to be able to say, oh, we need to send this packet to the server, and it was a stream ID. right? This select actor, but select actor, this ID has a different packet kind. So instead of ID, which is very specific to other things, we're actually going to create this select actor. And using the magic of Serday and transparent, basically just giving it this very empty sort of wrapper type on the network layer at least. And then what we would be able to do is say, oh, you know what, for something of kind select actor, we're going to give it a different packet kind. We get that it's just wrapping the internal type, which probably has its own, get packet kind and whatnot. But we're trying to make a little system to where we could have the same sorts of things, or at least reduce the code overhead for each one of these packets. And I think that's the overarching goal. Goal is to just reduce the amount of code overhead, adding a little bit more in terms of generics in order to do that. Because, I mean, right now, there's going to be little benefit. We've deleted a lot of code from this function, from this file already. So I don't see a reason to actually do that way instead of just saying type ID, because we're not gaining anything other than that. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. Did we take this to select actor already? We were going to call it load actor, weren't we? Yeah, it's already here. So this here isn't a horrible amount of overhead. Actually, it was get packet kind supposed to be returning K? Or packet kind? Yeah, this is wrong now. It should be server bound packet kind, yeah. All right. Well, actually, that was a good question, XNDev, because it kind of recentered my focus. So thank you. Oh, and Rocker Boo, I missed your questions. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the project. Do we have legacy? Oh yeah, I've got like dot files and some other little things in there. But for the project, we're working on a game called Legacy. Do I have it for game? No, I don't. I need to go fix that. Now, what we're doing is we're working on a project. It's called Legacy. It's basically the world is broken up into islands, right? Something terrible happened. There's a big bad enemy, and a side effect was that the world got broken up. So think of it as kind of a cross between Don't Starve meets Sunless Seas meets 1 Hour, One Life. Whoa, dropping my phone. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Rockerbo. So here, once we start to implement this, we'll be returning a server-bound packet kind, SBPK, which is just that. Okay, that's doable. And then if we had the same packet going the other direction, we could implement this for the client-bound packet kind and still use the same load actor. Oh, I like this. This is so much better. Hey, Bare Knuckle Waffles, how's it going? Oh, the bot's not dead. I just don't have that many commands in there. I mean, mostly it's things like my dot files, links to GD native, actually. Here, I'm gonna fill in that real quick. Let's see, the game is legacy. The world has been broken. Instead of broken, maybe shattered. I think that's more accurate. The world has been shattered into islands. Let's see. The one thing I want to get in there. Let's see. Gameplay has a bit of building mixed with exploration and conquest. There we go. Alright, I think. Don't starve. There we go. We can update that later too. But I really like the way that the packet stuff's starting to come together now, especially since we're using Rust on the client and need to facilitate that sort of code reuse. Yeah, having this and then maybe some tests for that. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is so much better. No, I mean, the bot's not totally useless. I mean, we can say hello to it, and it says hello back. Look at that. Eventually, we'll be able to teach it jokes. Like this one. What do Olympic sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. Get it? Get it? Oh, yeah. Good stuff there. Oh, man. Laughing and coughing. Not good this morning. Get some more water. Gonna pour some water real quick. All right, and then we'll get back into getting this cleaned up. Hopefully, yeah, we still got some time. We got a bit of time. Oh. Oh, it's good stuff. Oh, my wife, she told me to sing her last night. Cow farts come from the derriere. Ba-boom. Oh, yeah. There, there it is. Ah. That's right. You come for the coding, you stay for the jokes. Just. Ah. Oh, so bad. So bad. All right. No function associated. New found for packet. Really? Did we destroy that? We probably did. Huh. And generate a new for me. Thank you. Yeah, one thing that's not in that list there. I want to add like a little bit of the backstory on there. We've been working on backstory. The world is procedurally generated. As underscore packet kind as underscore. Wait, aren't those the same kinds? This is kind K. This should be the same sort of K. Why does that not work? Oh, it's because we didn't implement that for K. So packet kind here. EQ plus that. There we go. The trait bound server packet kind equals not satisfied. Server bound packet kind. It has partial equal. We'll need that on client bound packet kind as well. What's the difference between partial equal and equal? Tray for equality comparisons, which are partial equivalence of relations. Interesting. You like telling dad jokes? Sometimes he laughs. Oh, okay. That one's going in the. Man, you got a couple actually. Eventually, I'm gonna have that little because I'm setting up. Have a little instead of that silly little starting soon banner, we'll actually have a little something a little fancier. Probably made with Godot and GD script, and it'll have jokes strolling past, scrolling. Oh, Baranelka, you got a couple in here. Goodness. How do you keep, this is one of your previous ones. How do you keep a programmer in the shower all day? Give him a bottle of shampoo which says lather, rinse, repeat. Ah, yes. All right. Not implement for U8, which is true. Where are we? This is in callback. Oh, interesting. So in this case, when we are deserializing, we get this U8 out of there, and we have to convert that into a server-bound packet kind. Oh, you run out of shampoo, of course. Better to get like a little travel size then, isn't it? I think yeah. The bottle refills. Somebody get him a modified bottle that says refill when empty. Yes. All right, so other than this, what else do we have in here? Callback, we have disconnected. Ooh, packet of kind K. Okay, so some of these tests are going to need this. And disconnected, that's a client-bound packet kind. And we can't into that? Why not? Get packet kind is not satisfied. Disconnected. Oh, does this disconnected not have that? Oh, fancy. Okay, let's go fix that. And this one needs... Oops. There we go. This get packet kind takes that, doesn't it? Yes, it has a packet kind. Messages. This should just be crate. No. Yeah, crate. Man, I haven't been in this file in ages. Implement missing members. Oh, silly me. That should have been explicit. Climb-bound packet kind for that. Oh, you should add a TCP knock knock joke? Yes. Yes, that would be a good one. What are the other kind of coder jokes on there? I've got the other knock knock joke, one of my favorites. Only coders seem to get it though. It goes like this. Knock knock, race condition. Get it? Yeah, huh? That's a good one. I love that joke. I love telling it to people that just don't understand. Who's there? UDP here. UDP here who? Wait. Oh. Yeah. UDP does not wait. Oh, that's a, yeah. All right, okay. Hold on, I gotta record stuff. Okay. Get actors. Packet into packet takes a K. And this is, what are we doing? This is get actors. This is server bound packet kind there. They're so familiar to you, you feel like everybody's heard them. Oh man. Well, we've got the Christmas one, Christmas and Halloween one. We got the shampoo one, and the other one you told today. Just save them up. Do them one at a time. All right. Oh, that's not in the scope, of course. Superstar, great star as well. So that should be in there. That should be re-exported already. All right, now this is going to give us the same error because we didn't actually implement that for that. This is nice. I like how this is coming together. So get actors. What is it? Get packet kind for server bound packet kind. Wait, for get actors. Don't need bytes. Keep that. Try from. Not using. Oh, let's just delete that. It's in Git. Server bound packet kind, get actors. Done. What do Spanish programmers code in? C++. Hey. Okay, hold on. I gotta copy paste that one into the list. Copy. Oh man. There are 10 types of programmers, 10 types of people. Those who understand hexadecimal and F the rest. Alright, this one needs to be. Need another section here. For Belgianal. There we go, we got that. Gonna have a number of these. Expected one, and now this here, this is an ID packet, and in this case, we're sending it to the client. So let's say this is a CBPK. So that happens pretty often. You know what, let's come back up here, fix this. Oh, stop it. Toss a star on there. There we go. Get packet kind for CBPK. Wow, there's so much on there that's not used. You tried to reintroduce the bug you were working around last night to a proper fix and everything's fine now? Oh no. Ooh, gremlins. Was it something subtle? I do that every now and then where I'll work around something and then I'll undo that workaround, not realizing that some of the other code that wasn't undone actually fixed it. The worst bugs like that are going to be the time zone related ones where it's in that window between like GMT and your time zone offset, and you can't reproduce it outside of that, and it happens sometimes, and you always sit on the boundary like, oh, it's working, and then it gets fixed because like you're out of the time zone. Those are awful. Alright, island. What do we got here? Packet. Oh, what is the island type? Oh, this is a client-bound packet type. Okay. By disabling the automatic batching of vector shapes, it all worked. Oh, wow. Oh, that's strange. That should be great. Get those out of there. And we only have a serializer on that. We don't have a deserializer. Get packet kind for a client bound packet kind. I guess that's more of an of, isn't it? Get packet kind of, get a client bound packet kind for island. Hmm. Does Godot handle all the networking lag nastiness of game dev? I don't know. Actually, I'm using my own networking. They did have something that was added recently. Oh, yeah. Please ask questions. Returns. No, no, no. Come on in. Rust is fine. I would just take it in layers, right? Oh, we're gonna have a number of these, aren't we? Yeah, and I did this one wrong. See, look, even I'm making mistakes. Oh, learning enums. Yeah, enums are a bit of like a mix between enum and variant, um, or union. I guess union is a better word there. Uh, and it's incredibly powerful in Rust. So if you can get enums well, and just go through the book. The book has a great chapter on enums. And if you have questions outside of like my streaming time or whatever, pop into the Discord. You know, if I'm not there, usually other people are there, and it's just more of a like Rust hangout, I guess. So, you're doing it RNG number generating and writing to file. Nice. And sorting algo. Yeah, nice, nice. Those are cool. There is no there's no linked at variant because we don't actually send it to the client because they're gone. Oh no, no, we do send it to other clients. So if you're in a zone and there's a bunch of characters and one of them goes linked at, we signal that. All right, let's just make a linked at. Yeah, RNG is that's a special sauce there. RNGs, especially if you're doing cryptographically secure RNGs, that's hard to get right. But fast ones, there's some neat papers on fast ones as well. I don't have references to those though. There might be references for those though using fast RNG. Was it fast underscore RNG? Yeah, they probably have some documentation and links to what they're actually using. PCG32. Alright, so then we have LinkedIn. What else? packet. I don't know if I want to go into packet yet. Might be bad news. Oh, no, that's okay news. Expected you wait. I wonder, should we actually have it as a type packet kind at this point, this here, or no, we should probably just have a type packet kind, because then it'd have to be server or client bound packet kinds, and I don't want to make that generic. Rand crate might be sent. Yeah. Rand crate is, I think it's supposed to be more cryptographically secure. So if you want something that's not secure, you might need to pull one of the other ones. It's either takes a long time to generate or it's fast. I'll have to do an into on that. That's right. That's right. What file? We're in packet. Dot into. I see where we are. Okay. Self.data. Wait. Oh, and we have to make sure that T in this case. How's that? Okay. Let's. Where T has get packet kind K and deserialize. Is that not in scope? Oh, it is there. Oh, we need the lifetime. Oh, the Discord link in the description expired. So that one's not working? By all means, I will update it. Oh, I see. Okay, let me create one that doesn't expire. All right. Yeah, I got that entirely wrong. All right, there we go. Try that one. Thank you for letting us know on that. Hold on, let me edit that panel real quick. I still have that. Togglebit's gonna get you single-handedly into streaming again. That's great. Oh, you started your streaming channel yesterday. Great. And just check your bandwidth requirements. Type annotations needed. Can I infer type for parameter K? Okay, that's probably a message from somewhere else. Build a resolve. Or module T. Ah. T goes there. Okay, used. Good. Got it. Hey, Kent. 0456. Yes, node-based editor defense. Yeah, I can't do 6 megabit per second, so make your stream friendly to those of us in the non-ivory tower parts of the world. Ah, this should be off of T. There we go. T that way, there we go. And we don't need to do an as on it because packet should be taking that kind already. Status. Let's say this is a client-bound packet kind. What do we got here? That goes away, that goes away. Oh, that is so much better. Unused import? Really? No, that's not going to be the case because we need to implement client-bound packet kind for this. Or the get packet kind. Oh, wait. There we go. Now this for status. Is that a thing? It is. Okay. Where am I at? Is the internet expensive where I live? It is actually. I have a microwave uplink because we don't have internet otherwise. Actually, one of the most exciting things that I'm looking forward to is like Starlink. Does it drive me crazy to go from one of the best type systems to one of the worst for the client? Yeah, I'm getting my job done, so no, it doesn't. Yeah, like if Starlink pans out, I'll probably have some overlap, and hopefully I'll have enough view of the sky for that. So depending on what it actually needs or wants, I'll have to figure out like if I could put it somewhere. We got trees all around us and stuff, so depending on how much sky view it needs, it'll work. All right, callback. What do you want, callback? Oh, I forgot to save callback, that's why. So in this case, we have try from packet, and that's K. Or K is a packet kind. Oh, we need something a little bit more generic for that too. Because we need to be able to go. Oh my goodness. Because callbacks go in both directions. So this might be a server-bound packet kind, or it might be a client-bound packet kind. And so this packet here needs to know, is it a server-bound or a client-bound packet kind? I don't really care for the new on it. For that packet, we'll just have it named kind. So you have, yeah, that's. I've got fiber optic about half a mile from where I am, but it would cost so much to actually dig and trench it all the way down the road and then setting it up. And I just haven't bothered to go in that direction. That and it'd be like $500 a month. Because it would be like business class fiber optic. Like 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 I'd be tapping into a backbone, like right over there. But I don't want to spend $500 a month for internet. But I mean, it would be like crazy fast. You pay 500 a month for net now? Yeah, I think I'd have to pay some like 3 grand, 4 grand for setup, and then it'd be 500 a month thereafter. That'll be K. All right, so on these Ks, we actually need to implement. Wait, packet takes a K, doesn't it? I have to put that on the left? I guess so. That's the type, and this is the construction kind here. Yeah, we need an actual K there. So see if we can get an into on that. Toss a K there. That's going to be the kind. We get the U8. We go into that. So now we need a from U8 for those. So back to packet. Here's server mount packing. We're going to do the inverse of this. And pull from type packet kind, which currently is just a type alias to U8. You're sitting on 300 megabit per second. Oh my goodness. You remember when in 2000 when you were paying for internet? 70 a month, yeah. Yeah, I mean $70 a month. Like I pay 190-ish. I think it's 190 for 4 megabit per second. But I'm also a remote dev, and it's a willing trade. It's a trade-off I'm willing to make for the lifestyle I have, because I don't want to live in a city, and it's I'm willing to sacrifice some of my income for having that sort of trade-off for my job. Yeah. See, if I could, I would do that in a heartbeat, Exxon Dev, if that was available. I mean, it would be stupid for me to not pay less for more. Yeah. All right. Tochikari's gonna get banned soon. I'm kidding. 10 euros for 300 up and down. Oh. Yeah, Starlink. I mean, if I can get the beta, I would absolutely, I would jump on it. I would jump on it. Because I'm also in their ranges where they're going to be doing their beta testing. Oh, Tochikari, we love you. You're safe. You're safe. But man, I am surprised at 10 euros for 300 up and down. That is mind blowing. The US is so far behind on that. All right, from packet kind 4, server-bound packet kind. I love that I can type 4 characters. Well, 6, because I have to then hit down and enter. Well, that's 6 characters for me, server-bound packet kind. Your business line is 500 for a 6 gigabyte up and down. You have like 80 a month for. Dang. Yeah. Kind. I don't know. This is like a data value. Type packet kind. Give it a self back. In this case, we do a, oh, and this has to be a try from. All right, because we have to do server bound packet kind try from on that value. All right, so our return type has to be the same as that. So we have a associated trait type, and that type is error, and this will be equal to message error. Thank you. Here we have a result. We'll return self for OK and self error for the other. There we go, that should work. Is that wireless only gives you 700 megabit per second? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the wages are different. Use wire for a gaming PC, but obviously not for iPads and laptops. Yeah. If internet costs 100 plus, no one would buy it. Very true. Very true. Oh, and this needs to be a try from. Oh, but we already have this. We already have. Oh, that was a silly thing, wasn't it? Okay, we already have that. We just need to try into that. And the try into is going to fail on us. So we'll try operator on that. All right, we need to import that try into trait. Still nothing, huh? Ah, the bound. Yes, we need the bound. We'll just put that on the base type. Trait, rather. Oh, you have to explain how much bandwidth is not equal to latency now? Yes. Yeah. And then people use lag for rendering lag or other things too. Right? When you speak of like React and lag, oh my goodness, it kills me. Yeah, 50 megabit down with your satellite connection? Yeah, ping is 1,000 milliseconds. Yeah, I had satellite internet when I first got to this area, until I found this place that would actually give me a microwave uplink. So let's check and disconnect it again. Or from U8 is not satisfied for client-bound packet kind. Really? Try from. Oh, it's a try from. I got that wrong. Okay. There should be a try from there. My mistake. Okay. Back to callback. What do we got here? Oh, I see. Our try from that constraint on there. I see. So basically, when we do this try into for that K, if we go look at the constraint up here, we have this try from, right? And now if we look at try from, it's got an associated trait type, and we could enforce that here. We have the generic, and then we have where error is also message error, which will be fine. We could say, oh, all of your try froms must have that sort of error. Maybe we should just do a where in this case. It's fine. Okay, now let's go back. That solves this case because it needed this to know what the error type would actually be. And we could have been explicit for this function or on that trait. And I think it's better on the trait there. Non-primitive cast. I thought we added equal on that, didn't we? Okay. Oh shoot, because this is either direction. That's right. Bogus. So here we're actually. I don't know if I can actually do this on this. I have to break this into two pieces, one for the server and one for the client. Or I just go with the fact that I know that these are both ones. Oh, that'd be so gross. Good question, Bare Knuckle. And thank you for the tag. If the chat's moving quick, I don't see it. In this case, I'm actually in both. This file is used by the server and the client. So the client will send a packet to the server saying, this is my callback information, and the server will respond in kind. So in this case, this callback packet is used in both directions, and it has special serialization, with the only difference being that. Trying to figure out how I want to handle this, because we have the try from on this callback, got error, and K is generic, and that's really what's killing it. Could make this function a little bit more generic and just pass something into it. IP over avian carriers. I've actually looked at getting what is that new box from Amazon where they basically ship you a fancy hard drive, where you can get data from your AWS EC, what is it, S3 stores, S3 buckets. There's like no way that I'm downloading like huge amounts of data. However, it would be possible for me to pull stuff into Amazon and just have them send me a box. Forget it, it's not called Glacier, it was called something else. Yeah, I gotta let the dog out. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Snowball, yes, that's it, snowball. All right, well, I'm just gonna get past this real quick. We'll duplicate it. Server bound packet kind. Ooh, but that K there is actually for the inner K. I don't know what that type is. Oh, I'm glad I did that, because that could have been weird. So we still want that, but for that piece there. All right, now in this case, hmm, you're between a millennial and a zoomer. Zoolenial. Ooh, I like it. Or a millimer? Millimer is good too. Botrill, thank you for the follow. All right. What are we gonna do with this? What do we have here? We have try from has an incompatible type trait. From pointer, expected that, found that. Oh, that should be try from packet. That is of that kind. For callback K. Now in this case, callback has some sort of unknown packet inside of it, which is why that's generic. All right. Now for the client side of that, basically the same thing. But we know this there. Line bound packet kind. All so that we can have this line different between the two. Gen X. Cassette tapes and players. Oh yeah. Anybody still have a cassette player? We'll just pull everything in there. All right, now that we have this basically working, let's dedupe it. Function try from packet. I'm going to take a packet. And this will be a K, probably. Let's add that to our list here, K. where I have packet kind on that. Just return this so it can just pass through. And that error. Oops. Message error on that. Okay. Delete the contents of that, stuff it in there. Then we have packet, and then we want to know what the actual kind is. So we're going to pass this value in. Expected kind. Let's say we could do that as a U8 or a type packet kind. So we have expected kind there. Oh, no, this has to be a callback. Actually, I don't like the different Ks there. I think this K and that K might actually not be the same K. Oh, I used to do the CD to tape thing too. Yeah, where you had the little tape that you'd plug in there, toss it into the tape deck. Yeah, man, I remember. I grew up in Southern California, and I'd drive to the beach, listening to the CD. I was plugged into the tape on the head of that. Oh, you forgot to follow and couldn't find me. Well, thank you for the follow, Supercuber. Thank you, and welcome back. Your grandma got a car that had a CD changer in it? Whoa. Wow. Oh, hold on a sec. My goats were heading for the garden. Can't have that. Had to unleash the hound. Actually, we have kind of a cattle dog thing. Hand drill from the Soviet Union. I've got a hand drill too. Those are great. Those are actually really nice. Especially if you have to do something with care. Nothing quite beats a hand drill. Should we call back? Should be of type K. All right, now in here, we're going to call that function, which, what do we call it? Try from packet. Actually, could we have just done that in here? No, we needed to know what the expected kind was. So we have to, yeah, that has to be a bit of an argument there. All right. Robot with a hand drill. That'd be great. So in this case, server bound packet kind, callback, and hopefully that matches. U8. Why does it want a U8? Oh, because that's, yeah, dot. We're going into that and then out of the other kind. Ew, that's kind of sketchy, but it'll work. Expected K, found struct, packet, server bound packet kind. That's true. So we do know the kind on that. Okay. So basically that one down below, replace server with client. And that works. Now we should be able to get rid of this block. Done. And then we have the opposite. Oh no. I wonder if there's another way to make that generic. And you spotted a logic error almost immediately. Oh no. So close to being done mode. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. Yeah, that's a hard point to get to. Like, oh, I'm in the code. You just want to get it done. I want to try a different approach on this side. 6 hours later. Chasing a matrix bug. Something's causing a matrix to bug. We flipped X and Y. Oh. Oh, wow. That's great. That's great. All right. You know what? I think there's a better way to do this. I think the way that we had it before, we could have actually made the generic with another trait on that. Get callback. Get callback type. Get callback to what? Packet something. Get callback packet. Kind. We put that at the end on this, don't we? That doesn't go there. That goes over here. Or case packet kind. Callback kind. And that will return a K. Sure, that might work. And then we can implement this twice. For about once for that, once for the other one. Oh, I'm feeling lazy. Okay. Huh. Oh, it's not gonna do it. Fine. Let's see, there's gonna be a server-bound packet kind. Cannot be made into an object. Why is that? Is that because we're not taking self? It would crash your blue screen? Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Any old school gamers out there that remember the Contra code? Digital equivalent of comparing scars. Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Oh, impl that for, oh my goodness, for server mount. You have to impl things for things. All right, because if we did this instead, and then moved all this back up in there, okay, let's play around with the one down here first. Because if we did have this, and we had K, which is either the server-bound packet kind or the client-bound packet kind, and we could say K, we have to constrain on that too. K is packet kind plus get callback packet kind. And I want, what was it? Oh, I called it callback kind. K to callback kind. Because I had friends. Thought there was no select in Konami. Yeah, on the select there was a select button on the NES. Konami code was up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Yes. And you had to type it. You have to like do it fast enough that I would register. K isn't quite right, is it? Might be. Although our get packet kind bit here. No, we don't need this constraint, do we? It's just something. Let's call it T. Okay, yeah, we don't need that constraint on that like that. Okay. So we do need that on there. That T, I'm struggling with the type parameter on that. We don't. Do we need? We need to know what the return value type is for that. TK, and then this will take T, and it should be able to define that based on the return value that we're using. Okay. Huh. I also didn't have very many consoles as a kid. Actually, that's part of the reason I learned to program, because instead, my mom bought me a Radio Shack Color Computer 3 because we couldn't afford an Atari or anything like that, and I was, of course, probably a kid and super jealous. Or I wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember my friend. We'd go over to his place and play on the Atari, and she got me that Radio Shack Color Computer 3. It's kind of like a Trash 80, really. And then this cartridge for BASIC. I had the BASIC programming language on this cartridge and a book of 100 games. You had a Coco? What's a Coco? Same thing in general? Oh, cool. Oh, Coco 3 is a Trash 80. Okay. It's a color Trash 80. Here's a Coco 2. Oh, cool. Morning, Cap Peasant. How you doing? Alright. Now, I just realized that it is Tuesday. I have an early meeting on Tuesday that I have to get to. So I'm probably going to have to bail here pretty quick. Oh, Cat Peasant's here. Yeah, time to shut down the stream. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't need that. Man, I was just struggling with that. That doesn't need to be generic at all. Yeah, there's underscore on that, or into. Lost Crime Vanish. Thank you for the follow. Comes to shut it down. Cat Peasant's a partier. Yes. And this has to be the same kind. Type packet ID. Type packet kind. Yep. Okay, I'm getting a reminder. I just want this to work. Expected type parameter K found type U8. Really? Why? Oh. Ooh, that's right. That's right. I see it now. So we'll extract that into a variable. Oh, nice. I got the name right. So in this case, we actually want to go from that kind there, which is probably, so this here would be a type packet kind. Okay, and then we want to go from that type packet kind to whatever the K has. So K, let kind, we're going to shadow that. Okay, from that kind, and then it should be the right thing. Expected, oh, it needs to be a try from kind on that. Okay, to result, unwrap it. Oh, that's right. And in this case, we were just going to unwrap it. I don't think this is going to fail because it's just us dealing with the generics. Okay, so we got that. I actually want to stuff this piece here back and make those other pieces generic, but I am sadly out of time. So we're gonna have to pick up on that probably next time. Anybody got somebody they want to raid today? Do we have anybody out there that's coding in Rust on Twitch? Back in school when you were a programming assignment, okay, when you turned in a programming assignment, you received a C+. You went to a teacher and said, actually, this is C++. Oh, bare knuckle. Okay, that's going on your list. Let's see, Microsoft OneNote tool sort. All right, I'm gonna go browse categories, search, do programming. Let's sort low to high. We'll give this a scroll real quick, and we'll give it a textual search for Rust. Oh, game server learning Rust. Rusty Days is on. Not sure what they're doing. Muted. Okay. Oh, there's my channel. Rust Summer School. That's cool. Rusty Days. Huh. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, because we could either do Rusty Days, or a surprise Rust Summer School. That doesn't look like English though. Czechoslovakian? Looks crazy. Okay, cool. Rusty Days. Let's do Rusty Days. So for those of you that don't know, Rusty Days is basically the conference, the Rust conference. All right, so I'm off to get some coffee. So until next time, y'all. Bye-bye. See y'all. Bye, Nightshade.